Hi everybody, hello Facebook, hello YouTube. So I've been wanting to do this for a while and I have not, so I'm finally taking time out to do it. And it's a snowman. So I showed you guys on my channel how to make these adorable sneakers. And I actually made this for something for a wreath, but I didn't like it in the wreath, so I did not use them in the wreath. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with you guys on my channel. And Jilliana Miller made a snowman. And I bought the stuff to make this months ago and I still haven't done it. So we're gonna do the snowman wearing some of these sneakers. But I had already made the legs for this. And is that attached? Yeah. I made the legs for these already. And all this is this is like insulation that goes around your pipes you can get at Lowe's. So I have, and they have two different sizes. One's really skinny and one's a little bit wider. I got the skinnier one. They're like $1.15 for a 6-foot piece. You can just cut it down. That's what I made these legs with. See the black inside? And then I took this dowel and it was this long and I cut it in half to make the two legs. So initially these if you're doing these in a wreath, I had this aluminum wire shoved in there so I could have something to attach it to the wreath. But I want it for the snowman, so I pulled the aluminum wire out and I redid one of the legs. I took, this is canvas. I just glued around the weather strip here. I glued that around and then you could see the seam, so I put that strip in the back of trim. But we're doing a snowman, so again, this leg was for something else. So I pulled all the canvas off and I attached a foam sheet. I just took a foam sheet and I wrapped it around and glued it. So I just wrapped it around this and glued it to get the white leg. And then I took this dowel and I shoved it down. Now this took me forever to shove in there because I was trying to do it with the canvas on and it's tight. So I pulled the canvas off this one because I couldn't get it in there. It was taking me forever. And what I'm gonna do, these round boards I got at Target for $5, this round board on the bottom, and I'll paint that white. I should paint it first, but I'm not going to. So to make sure that this snowman doesn't tip over, I'm securing the sneakers down because these sneakers are made out of a soup can. So there's a soup can in here. So I took my drill, and I couldn't tell you what size drill bit, guys. I just grabbed a drill bit, and I drilled a hole. You're gonna have to cut out, because again, these sneakers were already made. If you're gonna make the sneakers first, go ahead and drill your stuff. But I had to cut out a section so I could get my drill bit, because if I tried to just do that, it kept entangling all the fabric, and it was about to undo my sneaker. So I had to cut it off, and then I just drilled through the can. Then I put this in here. Now this part's going into the styrofoam ball. So this is the bottom of your shoe. So I put that down in there. And we'll glue that in too. You can hit glue, but it's gonna be screwed in. And then I marked it with a pencil so I knew where to drill. Because I tried to do it with it in there, but it moves. So I drilled a hole in the dowel. And now I'm gonna try to line it up and put the screw in. Let me see if I can see my hole. Hold on a second. Sometimes it's a little hard to find the hole. All right, so there's the hole. So I also lined these up. After I drilled my holes, I set them on my board. And then I marked with a pencil where I want my hole to be. So I'm gonna have my sneakers kind of like this. You don't want these to be too far apart. You kind of want them even. So I'm gonna tilt this back and look where that hole is and try to mark the board with a pencil. Oh, I broke my pencil. Doesn't that figure? Hold on. Let me get a Sharpie. Let me get a Sharpie. that back. I'd say a hole about right there. Now, paint your board first before you attach the sneakers and your legs and stuff. And these might still be too tall, but we want that dowel to have some space to go inside the styrofoam ball, okay? So I left some dowel space up on top. I'm gonna go ahead and drill a hole right here. All right, so we're gonna put that screw in on the bottom. Screw it up through. Come on, I got a really long screw. And it's a flathead screwdriver. I hate flathead screws. Come on, you little jerk. Come on, come on. And I just grabbed screws that I had, and I just am noticing they got a rounded hump on it, and I should have used flat because it's going to make it wobbly. Make sure your screw has a flat head on it. I did not make sure of that, but that's what I have, so that's what I'm using. Now I'm going to try to line up the holes on the bottom of this sneaker, which is sometimes a little pain in the butt. So just be patient and screw that shoe on. Pray I'm hitting the hole. I don't feel like it's screwing into anything. I can't tell. It's got to go into that wood dowel that's in the leg. So it's a little sometimes tricky to line it up. And I don't think I'm lined up. But I'm gonna, yeah, it's not in there. Come on. Alright, hold on. I gotta line up that hole again. I'm gonna cut more of this fabric out because I can't see it. I'm just cutting some of the fabric out so I can see my hole. Now again, do this ahead of time, and it doesn't matter that I have a hole in the bottom of my shoe. You're not going to see it. It's on a board. I can't see the hole in my dome. It's the lighting in here. I can't see. Hold on, guys. I got to turn it towards me. I can't see over there. The light's all in my face. Here, hole. Where are you, hole? Oh, hole, where could you be? All right, I'm gonna pull that out. The hole's in the back. It's right lined up right here, so I know my hole's right behind that. Let me stick that back in there. Okay, the hole is right there. Oh, this is hard. You know why? It keeps moving. It keeps moving on me. I have to hold it like this. can't find the hole. Hold on, guys. It's gonna be a second. I gotta find my hole. Right in it. I think this is probably the hardest part, is trying to line up that hole to the dowel. She's facing the right way. I think I'm in it. I'm not sure. Find out in a second. I don't think it's in it again. The screw would get tighter and tighter, and it's not. All right, I'll play with that after. You just want to make sure that your screw is in that dowel hole. And it's pretty secure, because that one's definitely in. I'll have to redo this leg. Again, that one was with the canvas. This one I wrapped the foam around. And I cut little foam strips down. I did different size. I have 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch strips in the red and white. I don't have any foam sheets in that blue color, but I have trim. So I'll probably just use trim or finish decorating the legs when I get that foam sheet in that color. But I'm thinking on these legs, you can just wrap your foam sheet around so it's like candy cane. So you could do that. Looks more like a barbershop, but whatever. You know, you could do that with your legs to decorate it, but I think I'm gonna do the strips. My legs aren't straight either. I'm gonna do the strips. So I'm just gonna tuck it down into the sock, and I'm gonna just glue a red strip. I know these are white, but I'm gonna do a white strip, a red strip, and then I'll probably just put the trim around the white ones on each side. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna decorate it with foam sheets, okay? We'll get to the decorating after we build everything. I can't tell if, I think it's attached. I'm pretty sure it's attached. Let me just do it a little tighter. Find out in a second. No, it's not in. Oh, it wasn't in. I can't get the hole. I can't find the hole. I can't find the hole. Oh, I gotta get that leg in there. All right, I'm just gonna leave it for now. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna take, this is a 10-inch ball. My ball is dented like crazy. Look at all the dents in that thing. So I'm gonna find a good spot for the front. This will be my front. I'm going to kind of mark where I want the holes by indenting them in here. Hold on, I gotta line it up the way I want it. One here. Oh, it keeps turning my thing because my legs aren't lined up. Okay. I'm gonna do one right. I'm gonna push down so they mark it. So right here I'm gonna make a hole, and right here I'm gonna make a hole to fit these dowels. I'll just use my scissors. I don't know if it's big enough. Poke it through. Get down on it. Okay, so that one's going here. And then this one go here. I gotta stand up. Yeah, these legs are a little long. I might have to cut them down. I wasn't sure how long I wanted them. I'm still not sure. I gotta make a deeper hole. Now that I just compacted all that in there. Jesus. All right, let's see. Put that there. Can't get it down all the way. There we go. Yeah, I think that's still too tall. I think I want them about this short. So I'm going to cut these legs down. I don't like how tall that is. Yeah, I don't want mine that tall. So I'm going to have to take this. I'm going to have to cut this out and take this down and cut this saw down. So let me do that. And then I'll come back because I don't like how tall that is. And I got to fix this one leg because it's crooked. And it's making my snowman crooked. So I'm going to go cut these down and I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I finally got the legs secured. That one was a booger, boy, trying to find that hole in the dowel, but I found it. I was going to paint the board, but I don't want to scratch it as I'm working on it, so I'll do that last. Plus, I might unscrew this whole thing again because I might do a peppermint paint a peppermint pattern down on this board, but we'll see. Because I don't have to unscrew it all again. It was such a nightmare to get it fixed. But it's all attached, and I did go ahead and put the foam sheet on the other leg because I had to cut them down. And I, pushed this down in here, but now we need to glue it. Now, Jilliana uses Gorilla Glue, and it's like brown. It's like a brown foamy gel kind of glue. I don't have that glue. And this thing holds anything. Well Bond, it's $10 at Hobby Lobby. I really miss their 50% coupons that you could have used. Hold on, I'm just trying to get the sticker off it for you so you can see it. Okay. Weld Bond. This stuff is awesome. So I'm going to use this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. Pretty big holes right there. And I do want some of my, this foam sheet, the legs. So I did cut this a little wider around the edges so that foam sheet would go up into the hole too. Because it stopped and you could see, I didn't like that. So I just cut around the edge of it to make it a little wider so that foam sheet leg would not show. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a whole bunch of this glue down in there. It's kind of thick, so it takes a minute to get out. Whoa. Okay, well, there's some down in there. I'll pour some down in here. Now, like I said, Jilliana uses the Gorilla Glue. It's brown, that's all I know. And again, that's Quiet Corner Crafting with Jilliana. She's the one that did the snowman. Well, she showed you how to build it. I don't believe she decorated it. She just showed pictures of it decorated. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back down through. Really get it in there. I don't think that's the way it was. Let me turn that around. I can tell from the way it's sitting. Really push it in there. I'm gonna hold that for a minute. This is gonna take a while to dry, so I'm gonna let this dry. And then we're gonna attach this one. Now, if you wanted to do 3 high, so you're just doing, this is a 10-inch ball, this is like a 7-inch ball. I'm only gonna do 2, but you could get a smaller ball and make 3 for a snowman. I want a bigger hat on them. This is a little small, so I'm only going to do it 2 like Juliana did. But you could do 3 because to me a snowman is 3 balls. But we're only going to do 2. So to make this sit a little bit better, I'm going to find the way I want it. Probably just like that. I'm going to cut a little bit of this off with my knife. And cut like a circle for it to lay better into the circle. Just using my kitchen knife. Man, styrofoam is just so messy. Try not to cut yourself. So it's just got that. So it sits a little bit better on here. We're gonna get a dowel. Let me grab a dowel. And I'm gonna use a little bit of a thicker dowel. So let me cut this down because it doesn't need to be that big. Come on. I just don't want it to fly across the room. There it goes. And I'm going to shove, I'm going to make a hole. I'm going to go ahead and use some of my low temp glue gun because hot glue will melt your foam. And again, you could use the Well Bond, stick that in there. Push that down. And then we're going to go ahead and stick this. I want that in the middle. I'm going to say about right here. This stick is a little too long still. Let me cut it down a little more. Don't need it that long. Okay, I'm going to make a hole. Where's my own? Just like that. I think he looks pretty even. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. To secure that. And we're going to let that dry. So we got a snowman. Now I'm going to cover these. Juliana did it this way, so I'm going to do it too. This can add up, guys. This is not the cheapest tutorial I'm going to be doing, but it's so adorable. So I wanted to do it, and I wanted to show you how. So Juliana, I forgot what these are called, but I'll have everything in the descriptions for you with the links. They're like, oh my God, now I can't even think of what I want to say. Gauze. Wraps, you know when you get hurt and you wrap yourself with the gauze bandages? They're kind of cementy. I've never used these. So I'm going to go get a bucket and make sure you got a mat or something. I was going to do this in the kitchen. But hold on one second. I got to grab one water. So you're going to need a bowl or a bucket of warm water. So I have this little Tupperware to-go container with some warm water in there. And we're going to cut these little strips. Are they cut? No. Are they? They look like they were. You're going to cut these strips down. And I'd say I'm cutting these, and like I said, I've never done this, about 8 to 9 inches long. I'm just going to cut them. And I'm not going to do this whole thing on here because we're going to record this in stages because it's going to take a minute for everything to dry. And there's another step after this, but I don't have the stuff, so I'm going to have to run to the store tomorrow and grab it, which I've never used either. We're going to take these little strips and I'm going to push them into the water. Now, you don't want them soaked, but you want it wet all the way through. This is messy, guys. That's why I didn't want to have my sneakers on, but I wanted it to stand up. So I'm going to have to get a cloth to put around those sneakers. Otherwise, they're going to be a mess. I'm going to take this sheet, and I'm just going to come right where the head. I'm going to push it in there. Make sure they're not bent. And we're going to attach it to the styrofoam. I should have probably watched Juliana's tutorial a little bit better. I kind of just wing through it. So push it in because we want it to look like the neck's a little bit wider. So I'm not pushing it like completely in that seam. Okay, make sure that you smooth it all out. We're going to grab the neck strip. And you're just going to cover this whole thing in these. Or you could just paint the snowman. You don't have to do this step. You could cover it. You could put glue down and cover it with the fake snow. Just glue it all over and then put that fake snow on it, which I almost was going to do. You could wrap it, all those balls, with yarn, because these are going to be for in my house. These won't be for outside. Like the fake snow. I just pulled it out to show you. Like, you know, Hobby Lobby sells that fake snow. You could put glue, like tacky glue, all over this and then add the snow to it all. The little foam bead balls as snow, you could do those, or you could just paint it. You don't have to do this step. You could just paint that ball. But this is going to make it look more smoother in the end, so I'm going to go ahead and do it the way Juliana did. Because her stuff is so cute. Smooth it all out. So I'm going to go all around the neck, and then I'm going to cover both of the balls. I'm trying not to drip on my sneakers. Don't drip on my sneakers. They're so cute. I'm trying to make sure it's not folded anywhere. I want it nice and smooth. Just gotta come over a little bit more. Just like that. And that's all I'm going to do for tonight because I have to let this dry, and then we're going to do a next step to make this even look more smoother. But like I said, I have to go to Michael's to get that stuff that Juliana said, and I'm not even sure what it is. But it's fun to make things that you never made before because you don't know what you can do until you at least try. Now, I know Juliana got her big styrofoam, the bottom ball, at Walmart. She said it's the biggest one they sell. My Walmart didn't have them, so I just got them on Amazon. I'll put both the links in for you for the ball at Walmart. You can also get them at Hobby Lobby. There's the string right there. it's not. It's folded. Stop folding. This is a little bit messy, so I'm going to finish this at my kitchen counter. I do not want this stuff all over my brand new table. Yes, I got another craft table. It's just a kitchen white table, actually, that I got at the at-home store on sale. Oh, I gotta turn this. Okay, we'll do one more. And then I'm going to go ahead and do all the bottom bowl, the top of the head. And then I'll come back on tomorrow because it should be dry by then. And I'll run to Michael's in the morning to do part 2. Well, to continue this actually. Smooth it out. And we're just going to do that all the way around the ball. You get all gross though. So I'm going to do this at the kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this all up with these sheets. And then tomorrow when I come back on, we'll continue from there. All right, guys, I'll be back. Hey, everybody. So, I still am waiting for the cellulose clay to come in before we can finish this snowman. But there's some things I can do while we're waiting for that. So we did his legs. We put that, like, paper mache, cement, whatever, sheets on it. I'll have to find the right name of those. I don't know what they're called. And it's dry. Now, I went back to look at some of Juliana's video, and I forgot the nose, and so did she. So we're gonna, all this is tin foil, scrunched up to the shape of a pointy nose, and then I wrapped the same thing that we covered this in, those like sheets of whatever it's called, and I let that dry. So I'll have to stick a dowel or something in the end to attach it, but that's the nose. And you can make yours as big or as long or short you want. I started the hat, so I'm going to show you. I figured I might as well do the hat and the arms. So I started the hands and the little mittens. So here's one arm. And we still got to cover the other one. It's going to be so cute. So I'll show you how I did these. So this is just the roll that comes out of your 21-inch tubes, your mesh, the tube that comes out of your 21-inch mesh. So I just cut this in half, and then I probably took another inch off to get this length. And I believe my arms are about 9 inches long, but you can make yours as long or short as you want it. Actually, this one goes over here, so right about there. And we're going to cover the arms. You could use foam sheets. I didn't have foam sheets in that color, so I'm just using felt. You can get at any of your craft stores. It's like the turquoise felt. And I'm just going to hot glue this, and I hope this piece is big enough because it's the only piece I got left. It doesn't reach around. Can I stretch it? I'm going to have to pick more up. So you're going to just glue that around your tube thing here for the arm. This is not long enough. It's the only piece I got left too. I didn't even realize that. So I'm going to have to pick more up. So I don't want to glue that because I don't want a little gap. That one I got pretty tight. So you're going to glue that on. So let's do the hands. I'm going to have to pick more felt up. I have tons of felt and I have none in that color. That's all I have left. So we're going to do a little mittens. And you're just going to take, I did red. Now you guys don't have to do the same color for the snowman. I just did it in that color because I already had those made for a tutorial I did. And then everyone was like, are you going to do something with it? And I remember Juliana's Snowman. So I was like, ooh, I'm going to put those on Juliana's Snowman. So, don't forget to condition your clay. And I am using Boys because I just grabbed it. But we do have Crafty Chicks. 2 Crafty Chicks foam clay. There's no red in my drawer. So I just grabbed that one. But we do have red available too. So you want to condition your foam clay. And then I just kind of, you know, grabbed a big piece of it. We're going to roll it out. And then I'm just going to cut that evenly in half. That's a little thicker, so I cut this longer. And then I'm going to roll it so it's a little oblonged. So it goes skinnier down here. And then I just start to flatten it out like a mitten. You want it wider at the top, skinnier as it goes down, like that. Okay, so I have this shape. It's like a teardrop. Then I'm going to take another small piece of red foam clay. And again, you want to condition it. And actually, I already had them made, so I don't know why I did 2. I pulled out 2. So then you're just going to grab another little piece. And this is going to be the thumb. So you kind of want it smaller. I just kind of cut it at an angle. Kind of like that. And then we're just going to attach this thumb. Just like this. And you want to play around with it and shape it out. If you have to cut some off, cut some off. Pull a little piece out of there. Just play with it and give it that mitten shape. And if you want it to hold something in its hands, you can also curl this part up. Just give it that roundness right here. So it's like curved. So it can hold like a stick or a dowel. You can glue right inside there. So give it that little curve. Go ahead and just leave it like that. And then you're just going to take, now remember this would be cut in half. This is long. And I kind of just shoved it in there. I shoved this little piece right here. And then I took some foam clay and just filled the little gaps because there's a little space. There's a little space in between it. And then, to make it look more like a mitten, now you guys, you want to make sure that you got this propped up straight, because if you're leaning it or laying it down, this is kind of heavy. It's going to tip a little. So make sure it's straight the way you want it. And I'm just going to hold that like that because I'll rip all that off after. And then I took white. I took a white piece. I have red on me. Again, condition it all out. So you're gonna cover it with your felt or your foam sheet, or you could just paint it. You don't have to use foam sheet or felt, you could just paint it. your tube, the color you want. Then you're just gonna roll out a piece. And then I just wrapped it around. And I gave it a little swirl so it wasn't so straight. And I actually did 2. So I just wrapped it around. I'm not gonna attach it because I don't want it to stick to that because I already have 2 of them. So that's how I did the arms and hands, the mittens. All right. So I also started the hat. Now I do want to say, before we move to the hat, with the arms, one second. The arms. So mine started leaning a little bit, started cracking because I was playing with them after it dried. So you did the mitten, you have the white little fur around it. That's the color of his shirt or whatever he's wearing. But I also took scraps of foam, like pieces. You know, I save a lot of scrap pieces from packages that come to my house. So if I have scrap pieces of styrofoam, I save them. And I shoved some hot glue in there, and then I shoved those scrap pieces in. Because I'm going to stick a hole with my awl. Like, I'm going to stick a hole right through here with a dowel and glue it in, and then stick that into the styrofoam so it helps hold his arm up. Just like that. Now, Juliana used a solid piece of wood. I'm using the tubes. So, stick a hole in it. Stick some styrofoam in there so when you stick your dowel in, it has something to attach to. And then we can stick it right into the snowman to hold that arm up. And you can also use glue. I'm thinking I might use a small half ornament just to cap this piece off at the end. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. We'll figure that out when it comes to it. Don't fall down. Okay, so what I did next is the hat. So again, I'm using felt. Move it over a little. All right, so I have a piece of felt, and I usually get all this felt from Hobby Lobby. So for the hat, I'm using these Dollar Tree containers. I have them in 2 different sizes. I actually had a bigger one that I covered, and I just covered it in the felt. I took the top off. This one's smaller, and I already did this one over here and decorated it. And I'll show you what I did with that. But this one's a little bigger, and I like the smaller one. This one's a little bit smaller, so I'm going to go with this one instead, which is 5 inches. So it's a 5 by 5 from the Dollar Tree. And then this one is smaller. This one is a 4 by 4. Okay, so 5 by 5, 4 by 4. And I'm going to leave the top on this. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and glue that on. Oh, and I took scraps of styrofoam again. You can use a Dollar Tree disc. I would use at least 3 of them and glue them down into here. So that way when we stick a dowel for the hat, stick the dowel in the bottom, it's got something to hold that dowel. You don't want it hollow. I believe Juliana used the Gaps and Cracks spray foam. I personally don't like that stuff. It's so sticky and messy. I'd rather just glue some scrap styrofoam or Dollar Tree discs in there. It's totally up to you. But I am going to go ahead and glue that top on, and I'm going to leave the top on the bottom one. The top one I did not. Just glue that right on. And then I'm just going to glue this felt right onto here. So I'm going to go ahead, start putting some glue down. That top's not pushed all the way down. I can see it's crooked. Oh no. Well, stuck my hand in the glue. Ouch, 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 ouch. I swear. Okay. Let's get this started. Make sure it's straight. Glue is hot. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead again and put the glue down. And go ahead and roll it. I got a seam right up in the front. Oh no, it wasn't tight enough. No, 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 no. I don't want that. Oh, now it's all bumpy. It's all right. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, I got cricket, that's why. It's all right. Do better, okay? Do better on yours. Let's go ahead and cut this. Get it all trimmed. Alright. It looks really bad, but it's okay. This is for me, so I'm not that picky. Oh, I trimmed it too short. Well, I'm gonna have to cover that because I trimmed it too short and now I have a gap. Okay, don't do that. That's because I left that little cap on and it made it. You might want to pull your top off so it rolls on more even. But I'm all right with it. So I did that and I'm going to go ahead and flip this over and we're just going to glue that top. So I'm just going to glue the top. Set it right here. Push that down. Grab another glue stick. Get a couple. Whoa. It's so nice out today. I should really be doing outside things. But I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to smack a little glue on this corner because that keeps popping up. Come on. This is looking so cute. Oh, I can't believe I cut that too short. I mean, I can't believe it, but I'm annoyed I did that. Well, you know what? I didn't even need that piece on there because I'm going to think I'm covering it with foam. So, like I said, I did this one already. I covered and I put some foam on it. And I did two different colors. Well, first I did the white and I forgot I wanted blue. So I went over it because I didn't feel like pulling it off. And I kind of wish I did. And then I added little marshmallows. So this is going to be the top. Again, we covered the bottom, a Dollar Tree container. And if you want, you could shove some glue in there or styrofoam pieces to make it more solid or your gaps and cracks. I'm just going to leave it hollow. And this is going to go on top. I also took a Dollar Tree board and I cut out just like a whimsical pattern. And then I took trim from Hobby Lobby and then just glued it around it. So, and I painted the Dollar Tree foam board. Remember when you're painting the Dollar Tree foam board that you want to pull off the paper first Otherwise, let me just grab a piece of the foam board. Let me move this over. I'm just gonna grab a piece of the Dollar Tree foam board. Before you paint anything on the foam board, you wanna make sure you take off the paper. So peel off the paper, because if you paint it before you peel off this paper, all that paper, oh, I can't even feel like I'm talking right. All that paper is going to buckle. I talk fast and I kind of just shorten things on my own. I gotta stop doing that. Peel off the paper so your paint doesn't buckle, your board doesn't buckle and look like crap, okay? So peel off the paper and then go ahead and paint it. And I actually, you can paint these. I started painting them, but it was red, and you know, you gotta cover all that saying on the boxes, and it was taking too many coats, so then I just broke out the felt, because I'm impatient. I was like, I'm just gonna cover them in the felt, so you can just paint them. So I'm gonna do the same thing. We're gonna add the foam over on this one. Then we'll glue all this together and decorate it a little bit more. And that'll be the hat. So, foam board, trim around it, and you don't have to do a pattern like that. You can just cut a circle. This is probably about 9 by 9 right there. And what do I need? This will do. I'm gonna have to do it just like that. Oh, it's really a mistake. I should have just redid it. But we're just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna grab some, oh, here we go. 2 crafty chicks. We're out of white though. White sold out. I have red if we don't have white. So, a lot of people are selling the foam clay. So you can just get the white from them. Gotta condition this clay really good and warm it up. I think I might do a little bit more. I like mine kind of thick, even though I'm going over it again with another color. Alright, let me grab my little roller. Roll this out. You should make sure your mat's very clean too, because that foam clay will pick up everything. And my mat's a little dirty. So roll it out. Now, if you want your dripping really thick, make sure that your foam's a little thick. If you want it thinner, roll it thinner. And you don't have to use foam for your drip. You could use the foam sheets. You could use puffy paint. You could just paint it if you're really good. It's getting a little thin in there. All right, I think, where's that? See, the last one I cut the top on it, so I knew how big to cut it. It's still not big enough. This is really thin right here, so I'm gonna put some there. Alright, let's just cut it. So I just put my container on top. And you can grab a knife or whatever tool. I got these tools from Hobby Lobby. And you just do your whimsical swirls. If you want them close together, if you want them big, long, it's totally how you want to do it. I gotta stand up. I have to get in your way for 1 second. I didn't want to even be on camera. Okay, then just cut a piece off. So you can pull this all up. Come on, get off my table. I'm going to lift that back up if it comes off. And then we'll lift this up. And I'm just going to lay this right across the top of this and push it all down. Just like that. Now, if you want to get, after, hopefully this all sticks to that felt. If it doesn't, just go underneath it with some tacky glue. I'm just going to leave it for now till it dries. Kind of smooth it out with your palms to get out those fingerprints. You could also take some water and smooth it, but I'm just going to do this. I'm almost debating if I want to put the blue on the bottom. I don't think I do. I think I might just leave that blue on top and the white on the bottom. It's totally up to you if you want to go over it with the blue too, like the top one. But I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to pull a little of these. And they're already sticking. I'm going to pull some of these a little bit longer. Push it down. All right, I just didn't like that one. That's fine. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to stick this one right into there because this foam clay is pretty thick and it should hold it. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm not going to glue it. Set it where I want it and push it right down in there. Just like that. Okay. And then, oh, that was my back. Is that my back? No. My front's so messed up down there. It's all right, I'll put something in front of it. And then we're going to glue this to the bottom down here. I'm going to glue that right there. I think I'm going to glue it first. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to put some glue around this. Now this foam board, once you take the paper off, is a little more flimsy. So if you want, you can double it. I did not double it. I just left it single sheet. Set that where you want it. Let that dry. And we can put some sprinkles on it, but this is going to be his hat. So let me see, do I want sprinkles? Let me look at my sprinkles. Let's see, I got some red. Like jelly beans. Those are cute. I might put some jelly beans. Oh, that one's got the red and the blue. I like those ones. Let's see. Green, red, purple, brown. Here. Okay, hold on, guys. I just want to see. I don't know. I have over here. These are all pink. And any of these blue. Oh, that's cute. I think I might do some sprinkles. Oh my God, there's a Booker hair. I swear that dog hair floats everywhere. There's a dog hair, my dog Booker, right in my, got it, marshmallows. Oh, I forgot to show you how I did the marshmallows. I'm sorry. My bad. The marshmallows were easy, guys. So we covered both containers with the felt. Then I put the white frosting drip on. I did the white here and then the blue, but you can just do the blue, okay? And that's Two Crafty Chicks. I believe it's light emerald blue is the color I used on top. And then I put marshmallows. And all you're going to do, again, is condition your foam clay. Once you get it all conditioned, you're just going to grab a piece. I have them in different sizes. Roll it. Roll it like a little log. Roll it like a little log. And then I just cut it down with my scissors. And then I just go like this. I hold my thumb and my finger up here. And I'm shaping it as I'm patting it down to give it the shape I want. And if it's too long or it's too fat, you can just cut it off. And then I indent the middle with my fingers. And that's my marshmallows. And then I just laid them long ways. Like laying down all the way around, spacing them. And then I, again, did the same thing on top. And then the top one, I just put it in a slant. And then I added some little ones. And actually, this is the second marshmallow one I did. I had a whole bunch more on it, but it was too much. So I ripped them all off and it left some white spots. So I'm just gonna cover that up with smaller marshmallows. Let's put one right here. Like that. All right, so that's all I did on the top of the hat. You could do, I'm not sure if I want to do a drip on it. I'll decide maybe some drips with puffy paint or something. I'm not really sure. Wait, where's my front? That's my front. I think this is my front right here. That's going to be my front. All right. So, I'm debating if I want to do puffy paint with sprinkles. These are this is a cross between Christmas and Valentine's. I also have this little cupcake pin. I might put somewhere down on the bottom, like right there. I don't know. I need more of those. All right, let's see. I'm going to grab my tacky glue. What else I got? I wanted some. Hold on, guys. I'm looking. Jewels. Red and green. What else is in here? All right. Excuse me. So I'm going to use tacky glue, if I can open it. There we go. And we're just going to add some sprinkles. Where's my paintbrushes? Over here. I'm going to add some sprinkles. So I'm just going to grab a thinner brush. Just to add some sprinkles to it. Alright. Hi, babe. You gotta go back to work? Love you. Let's add a couple around the top. So I'm just gonna put tacky glue where I want sprinkles. I don't think I want them everywhere. Things that make you go, Just place them where we want them. should put a plate under here so I'm not losing them everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to do that around the bottom white part. All right, let's do a little bit more up on the top. I'm gonna put a couple on some marshmallows. Forgot where I just stuck glue. Can't tell. I can't tell where I stuck the glue. All right, let me turn this back to the front. Here. I have to do some right in here. Okay. I'm just not sure how many sprinkles I want on here. I don't really want a flood of sprinkles. I'm just trying to place them where I really want them. And yes, I'm making a mess. I should have put a tray under my table. Let's go around. Clean it up. Put a couple in the back. Shake it off. All right, so try to get these off the table real quick. All right. Now, sprinkles you can get at Play Code 3 or in Etsy. I'm going to add a couple of these little jelly beans. I'm just going to grab the red, blue, the red and blue ones. No, the sprinkles did have other colors in there, and that's okay. Do a couple. Right, let me find my front. I think I'm gonna have that right here is my front. So I'm just gonna stick them right. Nope, we gotta glue them. Thought I could stick them in there, but my foam clay is drying. Just gonna glue a couple on with the tacky glue. put a couple on the marshmallows. Let's do a red one down here. We'll do another red one over in here. And I'll hold it up in a second. I know it's hard for you to see because it's looking at me. Let's do a blue one right here. Let's do one right here. Put another one over here. And I'll do a blue one right in here. Whoops. Stay. Stay. My hands are sticky. All right. I kind of wanted to add that blue trim that I did around this part, around the inside and in here, but I don't have enough of it, so I'll have to finish that when I go get more trim. I only have this piece. I only have this small piece. I could probably do the bottom. So I'm going to add this blue trim like we did on the hat on the bottom here. And then I'm going to come right in here and add it too. Okay? And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for the hat is put that trim on it. And I'm just going to leave that there while I hold it up. And this is the Snowman's hat. And we'll attach this when it's time. It's not time yet. So we made the arms. Whoops. Oh, I just dropped one. His hands and the hat. And we'll get to the snowman part of coloring him and getting him dressed as soon as the celluclay comes in. And I gotta get more felt for the other hand. So let's see what it'll look like. I'm trying to put this where it's not gonna fall. Stay. All right. Let's move him over. Stay hand. So we can have a looky. Let's see what his hat looks like on him, even though he's not done. Oh my God, that's gonna be so cute. How cute is that? It's gonna be so cute. I can't wait for him to be finished. Oh, I love it. Just gotta finish putting the trim around it. We'll do the dowel and stick it in his head when it's time to get that, when we get to that stage. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you the hat and how I made the hands and the mittens. All right, guys, I'll be back when we get the celluclay. Bye. Okay, guys, so I have the...
Are you recording?
Yes, I'm recording. Paste. I mixed it all up. That celluclay. It's like paper mache. I've never used it. I'm not that crazy about it. It doesn't make it as smooth as I thought it was gonna. And it just said mix with water. So I don't know the consistency. I just mixed it. I think you're supposed to put it on a little thick. But you can skip covering this and just paint the styrofoam. You don't have to do this. It'll save you some money. Because it'll look just as cute with just the painted styrofoam ball. I'm trying to make it look smooth, but you really can't. If you can, I don't know how. I guess paper mache is something that needs practice. I don't know, I've never done it. So I already covered the bottom ball. And then I'm just putting this across the top. I'm just gonna cover this whole thing. And then I'm gonna let it dry out. And then once it's dry, I'll come on and we'll paint and decorate it. I don't know, I'm supposed to just pat it. Honestly, I think I might do it on the next one. I might just, instead of, you know, put the styrofoam balls together. And then I might just put spray glue all over it and then just use like the fake snow and cover it in the fake snow. Try one that way too. It's okay. Caleb's being noisy, guys. Earlier they were listening to Booker bark, so yeah, this is the Celluclay from Amazon. This is the smallest bag I could find because I didn't need that much. And that was like $24. And then the things, the cement gauze wrap things we put on it. So honestly, just paint your ball or get spray glue and spray it and then put the fake snow on it. If you do the fake snow though, I don't think you're gonna be able to paint it. So, yeah, I don't know how well that would work. I would just paint it. It's almost like oatmeal. That's what it feels like. Sorry, my thing's wobble because of that screw. It's not a flathead. So I'm just going to continue putting this on. Then once all this is dry and I can paint it, I'll be back to do that. And get it all done. I want this to be finished. Let's do this little section. Let's see if I put my hands in water. Try to smooth it. So just cover up the balls if you're going to do it this way. But I think it would be just as cute as just to paint the styrofoam balls. And skip this, but it's totally up to you. All right, I'll be back as soon as this is all dry. Bye. Hello, hello. So I'm back. It's been about a week since I've worked on this, so I just want to get this finished up. So I'm going to explain a couple things that I did. I went ahead and painted just around, you want to like line up your body and your legs, the face, you know, down to the legs, and leave some of the, I painted the whole thing white first off. And then I came in with my brush with blue and kind of did like a little half circle on each side, trying to make sure it was even. I was way over here with blue, so I had to paint that all white. It doesn't have to be exactly perfectly on the outside because we're going to cover that up with some foam clay. So I did do that all the way around with the paint, and I just did that because you really don't need to watch me paint. That's kind of boring. And I did a couple coats. So what I also did is I took felt sheets that I covered in the arms. I took the felt sheets and I cut little 1/2-inch strips and I just glued them. I just spaced them. I eyeballed. I don't really measure. I just cut the strips down and glued them around. And then I took red trim, you know, that you get from Hobby Lobby. And I glued those down the sides of each side of the turquoise strips. All right, so that's how I did the legs, and I did that all the way around. And where did I leave off? I'm trying to think. Oh, the Celluclay. So I covered this whole thing in Celluclay after we did those strips. You guys, you do not have to do that. Just don't do that. You can just paint your balls. Now, the strips and Celluclay help to make it have like a neck to build this out. But I'm thinking maybe you could use just foam clay to fill it in a little bit, then paint the whole thing, and maybe dab it with your brush because it's going to look bumpy, and this looks bumpy, so your styrofoam is going to look that way. So just skip the steps that you're putting those gauze looking things on and the cellular clay, because I don't think it was necessary, and it's going to save you money. I would just try to paint the balls. I just did what Juliana did, but then I was like, did we really have to do that? I don't know. The cellular clay took about 4 days to dry. That's why it's been about a week. And I can see I did not paint this centered, but it's fine. I'm not going to be picky. So you guys, also with the cake, I did go ahead and seal the foam clay with the gloss Mod Podge. So I just went over all the foam clay areas and with the gloss Mod Podge. And let's see what else. And I also put the gloss Mod Podge on the hands, the mittens here. And then we wrap that twice with the foam clay. I still have to do one more white part on that. But it's been a week, so I'm trying to think of what I didn't say so far. I should have went back and looked where I left off. But, so that's how I decorated the legs. We wrapped them with the foam sheet. Then I cut felt strips down and then put trim down each side of the foam strips. If you're going to do the cellular clay on this, guys, you really want to make sure, especially if you put yours together like I did to decorate it, make sure you cover this all up because you're going to drip it on your stuff. Even if you're painting, go ahead and cover this up. All right, so we already have the paint done. It's going to look like a little jacket. So let's go ahead and get some red foam clay. So we're going to give him like a little collar. And of course you can get 2 Crafty Chicks foam clay in my Etsy shop. I'm out of white, but I do have red. All right, let me just seal that up. All right, so you want to make sure that you're conditioning this. You're just going to warm it up in your hands and stretch it all out. Oh my God, there's stink bugs like everywhere outside. I hate those little freaking things. Just go out there and kill them all. They're all over my screen door. I don't even want to open the door. And they get on the inside of the door, which I don't understand how they do that. Well, I mean, there's openings on the screen door, I guess. At the bottom, it doesn't go all the way down. And I swear they squeeze through the screen. I don't know how. All right, so you want this so it's really stretchy like taffy. You don't want it just to break like that. You want it to be stretchy. So just condition it. That way, nothing cracks. All right, so we're gonna flatten that down. Let me get my roller. And roll some of this out. Try not to put my head in your... Every time I'm rolling, I always sing to myself, they see me rolling. I swear, I got issues. All right, so you're just rolling this out. The thickness is up to you. I mean, I don't want it super thin, but I don't want it super thick. I need a bigger roller like this one. I have a big roller, but all my clay sticks to it. I don't understand. I gotta get one like this one. All right, so I want to do like a, what do I want to do? Let me get my little tool. I use this little tool from Hobby Lobby to cut with. It's in the bacon section. So let's just cut straight across. And cut this down at an angle. Oh, it didn't cut through. Stop it. Cut that at an angle. So I cut this at an angle. And then I'm going to cut it straight down. That might be too big. Too big. Yeah, let's make it a little smaller. Let's see. It's like a triangle. And I'm going to put that over there. It's a little big, so we're going to cut this down more. It's a little thick, too. Might be too thick. All right, so this could go on this side. I'm going to pull this up a little. I'm going to stretch it out a little. And I'm going to shape it the way I want it. I'm going to pull this up. I want this to kind of be 3D-ish, so I want this to stay out. Might want to put something behind it so it doesn't keep falling back. This clay is, you know, not dry, so it should just stick to this. You could put super glue back on it if you want to, but that should totally stick. I should have left that down here so I could have made sure I got them both the same size. All right, so I'm gonna again cut. Oh, how did I do that? I gotta go the opposite way. I'm just gonna cut this straight down. All right. I need something back there, like a piece of this wax paper or something. I don't want that to fall. Stay. I want it kind of to stick out. There we go. I'm gonna let that dry like that. All right, so I cut the other one, and I think I need a little bit more of a curve here, a slant. This is still too big. Let's see. Is it about the same size? Okay, so this one's going this way. Oh wait, I did it the wrong way. Did I? No. Right? Yeah. Wow. Duh. This one's a little bit bigger. I'm going to give that a little bit more of a curve. I'm going to take my scissors, but let me grab a piece of wax paper here to put back there. Okay, this was a little thicker this side. I'm going to cut this down a little bit more. I cut it way too far down. All right, well, there's that. Now I'm gonna do, like, we're gonna roll it. So I'm just gonna take this and roll it. Grab a piece. It's looking like that so far. If you want yours to lay flat, lay it flat. I don't know if that, I still feel like it looks too big. I'm gonna cut it down a little more right in here. Cut the wax paper. It's too thick. There. All right. So you're gonna, again, condition your clay. And I'm gonna roll this out. What do? They see me rolling. Oh, I need a nap. I just had to unload the little guest room because we're having new carpet put in the morning. So that was fun. I had to finish my tutorial from Two Crafty Chicks this morning and get that all uplisted. I had to pick up my son. I'm trying to finish this. And I really just want to veg on the couch or play cards. But I'm dying to see this finished, so here I am. Trying to think of how thick I want it. I think I'm going to flatten it a little bit too, so it's not so round. Oh, that would look... Huh. I'm going to... Sorry, I was thinking of what I wanted to. Totally just zoned for a moment. I'm going to cut that. I'm going to flatten this down a little bit with my palm. And we're going to wrap this around. I'm going to actually cut this in 2 sections because it's just going to stretch. So I'm going to take my foam clay and connect it there. And then we're just going to follow the outline of the paint. You know, of your paint line from the white to the blue. So just try to blend it as best as you can. So he's got his little jacket. I got water in here. Me too. Just touch it with water where you had to attach a different piece and blend it together. All right. I feel like this should have been up higher. I gotta stop messing with it though. One side's bigger. I can trim that down when it's dry. You know what? And then let's do it around the bottom part too. So hold on. We're gonna roll out another piece and go around the bottom. Oh, I forgot I let Booker out. I can hear him though. Just make sure you're patting that in so it sticks. Oh, I wish it was a little longer. And again, you can hit that with super glue too. Or when it's dry, just hit it with some hot glue. smooth this out. I have blue all over my finger. Alright, so he's got his little jacket on with his sneakers. Hold on, guys. I gotta see what he's barking at. Absolutely nothing. Alright. So I'm debating on if I want to. I still think those are a little big. I'm gonna try to trim these down. There. Alright. Now what? Alright, so let's do his hat. So I just want to see it with his hat on. So we already did the hat. Oops, there's a big piece over here. Now, if you do the, so you whatever the clay is with the sheets that I did. I got a little red right there. You want to make the nose with some Reynolds wrap, glue it on there, and then cover it with the sheets. But I forgot about that, so I had to make it. This is just Reynolds wrap covered in those strips. You can cover yours with foam clay if you don't do that. You just paint it, and you could just use foam clay. And somehow I got to attach that to this. This is like cement. It's solid. All right, so let's do the cake, though. So the cake, we already put the foam sheets when we did the hat inside there, the pieces of foam. So I'm just going to grab a dowel. I'm going to grab a dowel and cut it in half. You don't want a really thin dowel, but you don't need a super thick one either. Just using those. And I'm going to go ahead and poke the bottom of my cake. And I think I'm going to use an awl. Something to poke with. And I'm probably going to use an... Hold on, let me just get this in here. Oh, that's not easy to poke through. Whoa. I'm squishing my cake. Okay, maybe we'll just glue it. I really want... Hold on. Let me get something sharper. How can I use that sharper? A knife. Let's use a knife. I'm trying to think, what's the bottom of this? Did I have a lid on this one? Holy. I don't want to ruin my cake. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I got a opening with the scissors. I'm going to go ahead and shove glue. In that hole. Is this off? No. Oh, Booker! Come on. Get in there. Jesus. Okay. That was a lot of work. I don't know if I showed you guys this part. I don't remember, but I did cut a little piece with my kitchen knife, your serrated kitchen knife, and I cut a little piece off the top because, you know, it's rounded like a ball, or it is a styrofoam ball, and I wanted my hat to lay flat, so I just cut off a small section off the top so I had a flat part. I don't know if I mentioned that. So now we just got to try to line up where we want this. Get off me. Hold on. Glue web clinger. This is my front, so let me face it towards me. I'm thinking right here. I'm gonna start just pushing that down to see if I like where it is. Cute. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue that. Let it go. Booker, will you shut up? All right, so I'm just gonna hit this with glue. Hold on, my stick is not. Get in there. You can also put it around the outside of the hat. I mean, I am using low temp glue also. Well, not low temp glue, but my glue gun is on low temp. Okay, make sure that's the front. And push it. Get in there. Down. Hold on, guys. I gotta let him in because I'm gonna kill him. Bugger! Get over here. Hurry up. There's stink bugs all over the place. Oh my god. Get in. Hurry up. Oh. Alright, get out. Oh, great. He's gonna go up front and start barking. Something must be up front. Alright. Now Louie's gonna start barking. It's gonna be a bark fest. Okay. I could still see this could go tighter. I should have not did such a long dowel. All right. The arms. So we put styrofoam. Well, this piece doesn't have any styrofoam in it. I shoved styrofoam in there because we have to make a hole. And then we're going to stick a dowel in there and then stick it into the, oh, this goes on this side. And then this one's going to go on this side. Just like that. So let me get, I'm just going to use my knife. And I want it about here. Wait, let me look. About here. Booker, shut up! Stop being such a little hooker. I don't know why I say that, I just do. You know, I don't even think my styrofoam is down that far. And that's where I want the hole. And I glued it in, so I probably can't push it down. I gotta push that down more. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm really sorry, guys. I have no copyrights to my dog singing his song. Alright, I'm trying to push this out of there. You gotta go way down. Is it down there? See it. Oh, it stops right before it. Come on, get in there. I'm gonna just shove another piece in there. I am going to hurt that dog if he does not shut up. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut a piece. Scrap styrofoam and try to shove it down in there. It's gotta go way down. Okay. I'm gonna throw glue on top of that to keep it in place. Set some glue in here. Stick a dowel in there. Okay. I got glue on the felt. Ah. And then I'm going to determine where I want this. Trying to get both arms in the same spot is going to be a mother. And I think about... I don't know. I'm just going to go for it. Oh, that's hard to poke through. Okay, so let's get an O. That stuff's like cement. Where did I push that? Right here. I don't know. I'm just going to pick a spot. Poke a hole. There we go. Then you're going to hit that with glue, but I just want to make sure I like where it is. I don't care if I got a hole there or not. Might be up too high. I don't know. Is that up too high? I feel like it's up too high. Hold on. I didn't like it there. Do I want it there? Well, I have a hole there, so that's where it's going. Shoot. All right, so just stick some glue on your... Stick that right here. You know what I wish? I wish my hand was turned. I'm just going to hold this right here. Let that dry. It's going to fall. Because I got to hold it. And actually, I'm going to hold it here. You know what I should have... I know what I did wrong. Oh, man. My hole needed to come this way, so my hand wasn't facing down, it was up. So I'm going to make another hole. It's okay, it's mine, I don't care. I want it, I forgot it's got to be right there. Pay attention to where your hole goes. I was not thinking about that, the shape of the hand, what way it was going. Oh, crap. Whoops. Is that what I used? Where's that one? Let's do another spot. I just want to see if that is correct. Oh. Come on, push in there. Yeah. No, that looks weird too. Well, that's where I'm going to put it. Let's see, that one goes there. And then we'll have this one down here. Yeah, just like that. That's how I want it. I'm going to go ahead and glue that. I'm a little mad I messed that up, but it is what it is. Get yours in the right spot. I need his hand close right there. I'm going to hold this. I'm going to have to hold this till it dries a little bit, because the arm will fall. Because I want that kind of close up to his mouth. Because look what I found at the at-home store, and it's super light, that I wanted him to... Oh, it might be a little big, huh? No. Alright, let's lower his arm a little more. Oh, it might be big. I've seen smaller ones, but I wanted to put like Coco in his hand. Or you could have a small lollipop, like he's eating a lollipop. We could do that too. Just want his arm to stay right there. Alright, so let's put the other arm in. That one's about here. Yeah, so I'm thinking here. I want to make sure I'm in the right spot so they look even. Okay, that one, the hole is about here. And again, how do we want the arm? That's going here. So about here. Yeah, about right here. Is that where that one was? Go down a little more. Okay, let's put some glue in there. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Shove styrofoam in there. Hold on. Forgot about that part. video is going to be forever long. Forever long. Some glue in there. Shove it right into that hole. Come on, go before I dry. Ugh. Bugger. I think his arms might be up a little high. But that's okay. Oh, I don't like them that high. I gotta hold, yeah, that one's up too high too. Let's point this one down. All right, so you guys, I also have, now you could have just put felt or foam sheets on the back of the arms, but I've got these snowballs and I have smaller ones. I prefer the smaller ones. I just don't know where they are. Ooh, glitter's falling everywhere. And I'm just gonna put some glue around one. And I'm going to shove that in the hole in the back. Because, I mean, it's a snowman. So why not have little snowballs at the end of your arms? So I'm going to shove that there. Hopefully it stays. I got to let it dry for a minute. Turn. Oh, I just pulled that off. I'm going to have to hit that with super glue. All right. Let's grab another one. Let's put this one right here. Okay, so that's how I'm doing the back of the arms to close that up. I hate his arms. I don't like where they are. That looks stupid. This one's up too high. Oh my God, I'm ruining it. I don't like that. I'll fill in that hole. I can fill that in and repaint it with like some caulk or something. I don't like where that arm is. I think they should be down lower. They're up too high. So I'm going to redo them. I can fix those holes, so don't pay attention to my holes, guys. I want that one about here. So let's poke a hole here. And if you get it wrong, you can fix it too. Don't freak out. Everything is fixable in the craft world. Oh my God, that dog, I swear. Anybody want a chocolate lab? All right, let's try this again. Because I hated where the arms were. Oh, so much cuter. Okay, I just gotta hold that to dry because it's gonna wanna just go straight down. This arm's gotta come out. I don't like where it is. Maybe if I just touch it up with paint, you won't even notice. Booker. He's so annoying today. I feel like someone just walked by the back window. I'm just covering this up so you don't notice it during this tutorial. I mean, I know you know it's there, but... All right. So this one, let's do... God, this one took all the freaking stuff with it. Oh. All right, so this one I want about... He's so naughty right now. I don't know if someone's at the door. Is that why he's barking like a maniac? I gotta see which hole I like now. Hold on. So this one's going about here. Oh my god, these dogs are driving me crazy. And I'm going to shove this one so it's going upwards. Just like that. It's on the same spot. No. It's not. This thing's going to have 20 holes on it. Alright, I'm just going to let that fall down for now until I glue it. This one already fell. You really do have to hold that until they dry. I still don't like, one arm does not look like it's in the right spot. I'm going to just put holes all over it because I don't care. There, I guess. Much better. All right, let me hit that with glue because I want it to stay. Stay where I tell you to stay. I'm just going to hold it. Let's do this arm up. I might have to do a double dowel on that side to hold it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to secure that again with another dowel. So I'm just gonna let it fall. But I really want, and that's the wrong arm. But I want them to hold this cup. Even if it's like this. That cup's too big. I'm gonna have to find a smaller cup. All right, so for the eyes, I did, where's the eye? Oh, all right, I made the eye and we're gonna do, I already did one, so I'm just gonna glue it on and then we'll do the other. Let's see. Eye, nose, mouth, eye about here. Let me mark that because I'm gonna lose it. So I'm just gonna hit some glue on my eye and put it about right here. Now this thing's kind of heavy. I was trying to poke. Let me see if I can poke through this because I need to. Oh, I can. I'm gonna stick a toothpick or something in here to help secure it better into the face. So let me glue a toothpick in here. Let me see if I can poke it into his face. Trying to think of which way I want it. I don't know. About here. I need my tool. Oh man. Alright, let me use my towel first. This stuff is hard to poke through. Come on. Let me in. Alright, I got a tiny hole. I think I'm going to use something bigger than a toothpick. No, then I can't get that out. I can't get the toothpick out now. Okay. Oh, well. Make another hole. See if it'll stick to the face. I just don't know. I can't get it in that hole. There. There we go. His nose is a little long. Oh, his nose is crazy. Alright, it's looking cute. I gotta mess with the arms. The arms are still, this one's lower, this one's higher. Trying to get them even is turning out to be a mother effer. Alright, so let's just do the eye. Let me clean up my table because I cannot believe how long I'm taking here. Sometimes things take me time. Alright. The eye. Okay, so at the Hobby Lobby, let me find them. Hold on. At Hobby Lobby, you can buy in the wood section in the back these round little discs. So I painted one white. I'm going to have to look up at his eye because I know I'll never make it look the same. And we need black paint, but I'm not even going to use black paint because I didn't bring any out and I have black Sharpies next to me. So I'm just going to grab a black Sharpie. You really want your eyes to look alike, but I'm not the greatest at eyeballs, let me tell you that right now. So I'm going to do, what did I do? I'm just going to go up in the half the corner over here and draw black. Just color that all black. I do that. I might have did too much of it. Oh, I forgot to do the white around that one mitten too. And once, you know, your mittens are all dry, that foam clay is dry, go ahead and seal it all with your Mod Podge, or if you have a favorite one to use, go ahead and use it. I do the outside, around the outside too. I don't know, it's right there, that's not letting me glue. Paint. Now, normally I do the eyes with paint, guys, but I forgot to bring black out. So, we'll just do a Sharpie. All right, let me hit that with the dryer. Alright, and then I did, that's a custom blue I made. Oh, I don't even remember how I did it. I need a different paint. Oh, I mixed the Caribbean and a little bit of the dark blue. Hold on. Son of a gun. Is that it? Bright blue? Is that bright blue? I had to get up to get paint anyways. Alright, so I mixed a little of the Caribbean Apple Barrel Walmart paint. Caribbean. And, oh, I got glue webs that will not stop sticking to me. Alright. And then I mixed a little bit of the Apple Barrel Bright Blue to get that eye color that is on it right now. So I'm just going to put some in here. Let's stir it up. Is that more like the eye color? I don't know. Alright, we need a different brush though. Need a smaller one. I gotta get new brushes. All my brushes suck. Alright, I'm gonna try to draw an outline. And I'm using a really small brush. I'm trying to see how I did that. So I go around with the blue, around that black. This pupil's way bigger than that one. And then I did a darker, I think I used a Sharpie to do the outline with the blue. This eye's gonna be way different. He's the snowman with 2 different eyes, okay? Okay, so it looks like that. You're just doing that. And you could go in shade. I tried to do lines and shading in that, but I don't think I'm going to. And then you're gonna get like a small, at the end of your brush, one that has a small little head at it, and dip it into white. And then you're gonna do a little dot of white in his eye. Actually, that one can be a little bigger. Oops, and then let's do a smaller dot on top. Teeny, teeny, tiny, quick dab, and even a smaller one. Just like that. Okay, hit that with the dryer and let it dry. I do have darker color in there. I think I used a, what did I use for that darker color? Let me find it, because I gotta make it look like the other eye. I don't know what I used. Where is it? Oh, you know what? I used one of Kayla's fine tip markers, and she took it back. She already has it back. So let me try to come in. I have a Sharpie. It's not the right color. I'm gonna go on the outside. It's totally not the same color. All right, whatever. So now we're gonna get white and make like a little eyelid. And let me wipe my hands off because they're dirty. Oh, I forgot to grab pink paint. Oh, I gotta grab that for the blush. All right, so we're just gonna grab a little bit of white, condition it. I still got blue on me. And then I just flatten it down. Whoa. Can't stop all over me. Flatten it down. And then I pick it up. Trying to see how I did his eye. Because I did too much black on this one. So I'm going to just set it halfway over the eye. Pull it to the back. Pull the rest off. So he has like a little eyelid here. Just like that. And then I made like a, I don't know, he's got like a puffy wing eye. So I just took a roll, I rolled the rest of it, flattened it down. And then I just went from where I put the clay around it. And then cut off that extra piece. So now it looks like that. Those are my snowman eyes. And then we're just gonna glue that to the other side. Oh, I was gonna put a bow. I was thinking of putting a bow on him. It's in the freezer. I had to get that. I forgot it was in there. All right, so let's wipe this extra stuff off the back. I'm squishing that side. All right, let me just hit this with glue. Oh, you know what? I did his eye the wrong way. Can I flip that? Nope. You guys, that's a right eye. You're supposed to do the opposite. No, I did the opposite. That's the right eye. I can't flip that. No, I put it on the wrong. Wait, hold on. I just realized that. Can I go this way? Yes, I gotta go the opposite way with the, oh my God, I just realized that's not gonna work. Well, make sure you're paying attention to the eyes, because I was not. Duh. I swear. This is why things take me so long. I need more white. Ugh. Ding dong. Okay, wait. This one's gotta go this way. Dear Lord. Right. Yes. Okay. We just gotta put it on the, turn your eye around, because flatten that down. Cover up that much and take that off. Let's roll that. I got glue. Cut it, flatten it. All right, I think we got it the right way this time. I was like, I do not want to paint another eye. All right, let's hit some glue. Easy fix. And put him on. I should have pulled off more of that. And his eye needs to move over. Move over. All right. I'm not good with eyes, guys. Not at all. All right, so we're gonna just take a little pink blush and do his mouth, and then I'm done. You guys can decorate, do whatever you want. I need pink. I haven't really figured out how I'm gonna do his mouth yet. Trying to find little jewels. Let's see. I have these little jewels. Oh, look, these got snowflakes. There's little blue snowflakes. I need more of those. I know they're not in here. I have blue snowflakes. Where are they? I don't know why that was in here, but I know I have them. I could put little blue snowflakes. I'm going to put one right here on his jacket. When I find the other one, I'll put one on the other side. They're just little jeweled snowflakes. Oh, sorry, guys. please, I probably wasn't pointing up when I was putting that eyeball on. I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, here's what it is. I was thinking of adding the jewel, but I think I'm just going to do the 2 snowflakes. And I wanted little buttons. And I think I'm going to do, I have these blue, you guys, you could get these gems at your craft stores. I've had these forever, but I think I'm going to use these ones. Hold on. I just got to find 4 of them. I like these. That's pretty. I need 4. Watch me only find 2. Come on, I don't want to dump all this out for 2 more. Kidding. Oh, there's a blue snowflake. I just seen it. Oops, sorry about that, buddy. Okay, so he's got his 2 snowflakes. And I need 2 of those jewels. Where are they? Is that one? Nope. Wow. Maybe there were only 2 in the whole batch. I don't see any more. Oh, that's a bummer. Seriously? There's not 2 more in here. No way. There's only, I must have used those for something else. There's 1. Oh, come on, I need 1 more. Give me 1 more. Nope. There's a big one. I need a small one. Shoot. I don't see it. Do y'all see one? I can't believe it. There's only 3. Oh, there's one. Nope, different color. That's a big one. That's the wrong color. Come on. I can't believe it. There is not. There's 3 of them. You dirty. Alright. Well. I'll find one. I'll just use something else. But I can't believe there wasn't 4 in that color. Because I was thinking of doing them right here as little buttons. I don't know. I'll have to find them because I like those. I'll leave those out. Set them right here. Alright, so you can put little buttons right here if you want. I gotta find something still. I don't want red. Let's see. No. Alright. Oh, what about these? Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna put those there. Never mind. We just looked through that for nothing. And I knew I pulled these out because that's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure. Let's put one here. And one here. These little candies are from Play Code 3, is that what it's called? Those are like his little buttons to his jacket. Alright, let's grab a little bit of pink paint. Give him some blush. You guys, this bottom board I'm just going to paint white. Just so you know. Just going to paint it white. or not white. I think I'm painting it red. I'm painting it a color though. I just haven't painted it yet. Or maybe I'll paint it white like he's standing in snow and add snowballs to it. That's what we'll do. You're not gonna see it though. When I'm done, I'll have it in the photo. So I'm gonna dip my brush in some water, grab a little bit of that pink paint. I'm gonna dab it all over a paper towel because I don't want it to be like really pink. Actually, I wish I had a stippling brush. This really isn't the brush I want to use. That one's too hard. Alright, let's get on. And I'm just gonna give him some round, rosy cheeks. So upstairs in all my Christmas stuff that I got to eventually drag downstairs. Hopefully I'll get to that stuff Monday this week. But, so I just gave him, you know, some rosy little cheeks. And for his mouth, I mean, maybe we could do those red jewels. I was just gonna do a marker or a foam clay with black. But, hold on. I got all these little jewels here. What if we did a big one? I'm just gonna do it and see what it looks like. I'm gonna glue these little jewels. The end ones are gonna have the big jewel. Gonna go right up into his cheek. And then I'll do these smaller red ones and we'll space them. Let's come down. These are so little. That's white. I need red. I don't want to burn myself, so let's do it this way. Let's put a dot on him and then put the jewel. Oh, come on. And oh, it goes big, medium, small. That's actually 3 different sizes right there. Uh-oh. Really? Oh, Jesus. I'm going to put the other one on the other side. I got to face this towards me, and I just stuck that right into my finger. There. Oh, it just fell off. This is too dry, that's why it's not sticking. This foam clay dries quick. Just push it in there. We're almost done, guys, I promise. I cannot believe how long it took me to do this snowman. I need the medium one, and then the small ones. What? Those are 2 different sizes, right? Oh, these are all backwards. Come on. Turn around. Yeah, that's a small one. They are. They're 3 different sizes. Oh, why did I do those teeny, teeny, tiny ones? I need the teeny, tiny red ones, and I can't find them. Teeny, tiny red. irritating me. There's a teeny tiny red. Teeny tiny red. Give me one more. Any more? Alright, I think that should be enough. Alright, so the red ones are like the big, then there's a medium, and then small. So I started off with a big, then we're doing the next size, and then the small. I am just doing them on, oh, please don't burn me. If you guys make this, please show me on Facebook. Just message me on Messenger. I'd love to see it. And Juliana. I'm sure she'd love to see him too. Tag us on Facebook. Alright. The only thing about this is the glue webs. You just want to scream. He's got a jeweled smile. I'll try to squeeze. Actually, I'm not. Do I need another one? Yes. My smile's a little crooked. Oh, don't fall. That just right. That's too close. No, I'm down. Alright, well, that's my smile. And once this is all dry, you can go ahead and seal that. And again, I'm gonna, I know I have smaller hot cocoa cups. Oh my God, get off of me. And because he's got the marshmallows up on his hat, I really want him to have a cocoa cup. So I feel like this one's just too big. Or we could just dangle it like that. Oh, his face is stupid looking. Maybe just dangle it like this. That would be cute. It's already just kind of staying there. Let me take this off. There. He's got his cup of hot cocoa. You could put a lollipop in his other hand. You could put a lollipop, a big lollipop or a small lollipop. I think I'm just gonna leave the hot cocoa. I'll find a lollipop. These are a little small. I need a bigger one. But they're all out in the garage. I don't think I have any in here. No. But I'll stick probably a red, white lollipop over there. But once that's all dried, I'll seal it. His face is killing me. Those eyes are just weird. And you have to seal all that once it's dry. And I'll paint that. But other than that, I think I'm done. I'm not going to do too much to it. Yeah. Oh, I got to add another white thing around that arm. I forgot to do that. It's cute. Oh my God, I got so much handmade things in this house for Christmas. Okay, so you just roll it out. Wrap it around. to the back. Pull that off. There. Once that's dry, I'll seal that. But yeah, it's all done. This hand I'm gonna, nope, is that not the hand? Oh, I wanted that hand up, I thought. It feels like it already dried there, but I'll have to secure it better so it stays up. It's already dried in position. Should have did that first. Oh, it's so cute. I was even thinking of giving it hair, but then I was like, no, it's a snowman. But it's all done, guys. I hope you love it. So there is the snowman. Isn't it cute? I think it's adorable. Oh, you know what else you could do too? You could take, I did that blue trim on the cake. I ran out and I still haven't gone to the store. Oh, that's what I picked up. And I was going to give him a bow. I forgot. I got this from Hobby Lobby. You could wrap, let me go grab that bow. I think it's too big. I might put a bow on him though. Or you could use ribbon and make a bow. I just really tangle this all up. I did. Well, you could put a necklace on them. But you could take this trim, this necklace here, and I'll probably do that. I'll probably, once this is all dry, I'll probably go and glue this all around the red trim to his jacket. And then I'll use the rest of it and give him a necklace. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Are these all one piece? Yes. Okay, so you can give him a little necklace like that. And then have the rest of it coming down on the side of the jacket and even on the inside of the jacket. So do the inside and around the outside with this. But I'm going to go grab that bow. Hold on one second. I had to stick them in the freezer because they wouldn't pop out. This is more of a girl bow, but... And I just have this big bow mold I think I got from Amazon that you could also put right there. Oh, that would be cute, huh? Let me see. But I am going to do this necklace stuff around this once it dries. That way I can just glue it. Because it's already so dry now that it's not going to stick, so I need to glue it anyway. What was that? Did you hear that? I told you I felt like someone walked by that window earlier. I'm going to stick this right there. That's so cute. I'm going to let this dry a little because it's frozen, so it's not sticking. But I'm going to stick that right there because I think that's adorable. Isn't it? Yes. So we'll stick that there, and then we'll do the necklace trim on the inside and outside of the jacket and all the way around. All right, guys. I just need this to dry out a little. All right, I got to get this uploaded. I also have this bubble mold. Hold on, I got to pull it out. I haven't used it yet. I just want to see what it looked like. Oh, I broke it. Look, it makes it look like little bubbles. And I was thinking of doing that along the bottom too, like snow. Right? After I paint it. All right, so just giving you ideas. But he's all done. I'm all done. He's all done. Just stick. Just stay there and dry. Oh, that's cute. So there is my snowman. His eyes are silly. Juliana just did a painted on face, but I wanted mine to look more 3D. So there it is. All right, guys, you all have a great night, and I'll see you when I see you. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.